All right, everybody. I haven't read a story since the 24-hour live. So, this story is from the AITA subreddit, and it is Am I the Astronaut for asking newer lake friends who don't understand boundaries to respect them because it feels like they're stalking us? Yikes. My husband and I have a lake home. We've been there almost 4 years. In that time, we've become good friends with a few other households on our corner of the lake. Some of our group is quite outgoing, always meeting new people in our lake community and being welcoming, us included. Everyone's awesome, but one couple has become problematic. Last year, we met Roger and Helene, who have a seasonal cottage on a different part of the lake. They're around on weekends. They check in with us and our friend group when in town or stop by unannounced. This is fine. What's hard is they want to get together all of the time and don't seem to accept it when we tell them we are busy. They get in their boat, drive over to our area, and anchor straight in front of our properties. It makes everyone uncomfortable. They'll stay there for an hour plus. If we're working in the yard, they'll repeatedly go by, telling us to quit working to join them. Other times, when at the campfire, they'll dock their boat on one of our docks, then join us at the fire without the invitation. They'll also drive or walk over from their place to check up on us, even after being told we're not available. When we're in our boat, they'll drive theirs over and say, let's tie up the boats so we can hang out on the water together. Normally it's fine, except for when we're hosting guests. We've struggled with how to say no. My husband and I would never say, let's tie up to other boaters. We would swing by, say hello, then see if we're invited. If not, we move along. That's protocol, but it's lost on Roger and Helene. Recently, out-of-town friends who have been to the lake a few times declined our invitation to visit, citing that they don't like the visits being interrupted by the neighbors, specifically Roger and Helene. Ugh. Our core friend group is very respectful about visitors. We knew who was the issue. Our corner of the lake complains about these two all the time and has struggled with how to handle their constant orbiting. Having a visit invitation turned down because of them made me extra annoyed. So, 2 weeks ago, we were on our pontoon with friends when Roger and Helene showed up and said, let's tie up. We'd already told them we were busy via text when they checked in. But apparently, they just couldn't resist coming out when they saw us. Being extra annoyed, I finally spoke up. Sorry, we're good, we're entertaining, we'll have to get together another time. Later, I got an angry text from Helene. She said I was rude and embarrassed them. I texted back saying I was sorry they felt that way, but they needed to respect when we're busy, and that at times my husband and I felt stalked. I haven't heard from them since. A couple of our core friends say I shouldn't have said anything, that their stalking isn't a big deal. They're nice. This is surprising and upsetting me. I thought they'd understand why I spoke up, plus I didn't drag any of them into it. Am I wrong? Am I the astronaut? So I don't know. I feel like when I read this, I kind of related to it a little bit. We're very lucky where we're at on the lake. Like we have our whole neighborhood. We're all friends with each other. And like the dynamic we have is a lot like this of, hey, if somebody's having a fire, campfire, somebody's doing that. If you drive by, just come on over. And most of the time we just send out a text. We have one big group chat with everybody in the whole neighborhood, which is, I think, kind of cool. But it's always, hey, what's everybody doing? Or, hey, there's a fire over here, or we're going here. But then sometimes like there's times where you don't do that. Like if we have a bunch of people, a bunch of company, we know that we're not going to go over to the neighbor's house and show up for dinner or show up for a fire without either asking or being invited, or we'll have it at our house and tell the rest of the people to come over. So I can kind of see where they're like getting annoyed by these people. So I think that I don't know if I would ever pull, like if we see somebody out on the lake that we know, like we'll do kind of what they said, like kind of drive by and say, hey, what's up? And not just pull up and tie up or say, hey, let's tie up. It'll be like, hey, if they're like, oh yeah, tie up, hang out or whatever, then that's fine. But yeah, they're definitely kind of, I think, overstaying their welcome. I would think just like call first or text first. Or if they say no, then don't show up there and then be upset. Like they said that they were unavailable. They had company, yet they still showed up and then got upset when they told them to go away. So I feel like that's not overstepping bounds. I think they could, yeah. So where would they be? I don't know. Because I feel like OP, they said that they texted them and said, we're not available, right? Because they said, we already told them we were busy when they checked in. So like they said, hey, we're busy, not right now. Then they showed up and then she said, sorry, we're good, we're entertaining, we'll have to get together another time. Like that's not even me like, no, get the hell out of here. Like I feel like their OP's not the asshole. What about Roger and Helene? Where'd they be? I mean, we have like in our neighborhood, like a lot of times kind of the rule is if like they're, the garage is just closed, then that's like they're doing their own thing. Because we drive around on a golf cart and you see people and you'll stop in and have a drink, but it's like, whatever. But
I think the tone of this line, sorry, we're good, we're entertaining, we'll have to get together another time, could make or break this. I know she was annoyed, but that
yeah,
like as a silo statement is there's nothing wrong with that statement at all. Like, oh, I'm sorry, we're good, we're entertaining, we'll have to get together another time. Or, sorry, we're good, we're entertaining, we'll have to get together another time. That could make or break this.
Yeah.
Either way, they're
4.
4 max.
You're saying a 4? I don't know.
Max. That's like could have, not should have.
Could have probably done it differently. Neighbors brought the whole. Yeah.
It's just a miscommunication.
But they didn't say to Roger and Helene that they felt like they were stalking him, did they? Like, that's just what she's saying here. I don't think she ever told them, like, you're stalking us, like, leave us alone.
Oh, if she did, that would
be worse.
That would change it.
I don't know. I get where everybody's coming from.
I felt stalked. And
yeah.
I texted back saying I was sorry that they felt that way, but they needed respect when we're busy, and that at times my husband and I felt
she
stalked.
did say it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Probably a 3.
Okay.
Probably
that's
a 3.
That's gonna change it.
Oh yeah.
That's harsh words.
Oh my.
Yeah. But I mean, I get it. Like, to be honest, I've probably been that guy. Before. Ted has been Roger and Helene, and Ted has also been OP in this situation. So I don't know. It is what it is. But anyway,
it's an unfortunate miscommunication that just.
It is an unfortunate miscommunication.
Turned into something more.
I've also had the people where I'm like, please leave. Like, don't come around here or whatever. But
hell.
It is. But anyway.
All right, we'll go.
All right, bye guys. Thank you so much for all the birthday wishes, all the birthday gifts, all the everything.
Tony Spark nailed it.
Just if you don't follow me, go follow Tony at @TonySpark_ because there could be a pop-up NASCAR live this weekend. Maybe my first and only live because I could get banned if there's any drinking going on it, but we'll just find out together. We'll find out together.